Hi. Yep, I'm back because I gotta eat today too. With some yummy, yummy penne pasta. Yes, from Domino's. Domino's, because, well, they deliver and I wanted some pasta. And I deserve a break today because I've been good a lot. Maybe we'll leave it off. So, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So I woke up, and usually when I wake up, I say, "Okay, spirits, what's my message for the day?" And if you already saw my Facebook, you saw that was the message for today. Mm, mm, mm. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Mm. You know, I don't allow myself to buy bacon, right? So when I eat it, yeah, enjoy it. There's a lot of things that we don't like. I know it's not just because what's going on in the world today. It goes on in the world every day. You don't like this. You don't like white people. You don't like Chinese people. You don't like Catholic. You don't like Jewish people. You don't like spiritualists. You don't like this. You don't like that. And so what? Life still has to go on. It may as well go on as smoothly as possible. You could just choose to stop hating everything. And yeah, I know that's crazy because I'm sorry, let me turn it on. It's really your mission in life to hate people that are different than you. Please. Now that's different. That's not the same as, just loving your culture first. That's no, that's not what I'm talking about. I know, obviously, I know pro-black people, but they're not, oh, white people are this and Chinese people are that, and Mexicans are this and then, and they all need to die. No, that's a big difference. Huge difference, because we all have, of course, our preferences in food, people, jewelry, everything. Having a preference is not the same as being prejudiced. To me, being prejudiced, I'm talking about I want you dead. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no time for that. Of course, this is only, a video for those who believe in something bigger than yourself, whatever you call it. How long since we had Domino's? At least a month. And onions. So because the situation happens, you could just choose to say, well, it happened. Now, how am I growing from me hating Boo Boo Kitty because she did this and this, and I wanted her to do it this way? Think about that. I'll wait. Mm. I had to add some blue cheese dressing or the good thick ranch and Parmesan cheese. Yeah, if I had not sour cream cheese, I probably would have added that too. I had Saturday and just treat day, not cheat day, treat day. I'm trying to be better. I'm not trying to turn into something else altogether. Everything is a choice. I might not like the way you act either, but I'm not going to spend 2 minutes thinking about that. You know? I'm thinking about you. You off having a good time shopping with Boo Boo Kitty and James and Shaquandra and everybody else. And I'm sitting here, oh, that bee and Now, what good does that serve you? I'm sorry, what? I only hear crickets. I don't serve you any good sitting here coulda, shoulda, woulda-ing on somebody else. Yep, it's a beautiful day. And of course, I had to put my own self in check. Okay, that lasted 2 minutes. Yep. Just think of Bugs Bunny. Well, actually, I think in times like that, I think of my grandma. Child, ain't you got nothing else better to do? You need something to do? I could give you something to do. Besides sitting over there lollygagging about this or lollygagging about that. And of course, she always knew. Tasha, ma'am, would you let it go? Yes, ma'am. And of course, you get older, you ask your mom, how does she know that? I was born and raised in a spiritualist family. And even I, at what, I don't know how it was, probably 7. How did grandma know that? Oh, she just knows these things, baby. Excuse me. My grandmother's. Glad I picked them. Yeah. I think I chose, and even if I didn't, life still has to go on. But I think I chose everything. Name, sex, fat, everything. You know, that's why it's easy for me to say, well, or even if I didn't, what do I look like sitting here hating myself, hating my big boobs and my big ass and my big this and my big that? Honey, this big got me indoors. Just like it didn't get me in certain doors, you know, against people that are prejudiced against fat black chicks. That's PHAT. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. You cannot buy bacon, Tasha. You cannot buy bacon. Bacon and what's the other thing? There's 2 things that I tell myself I can't buy it. I will fry the whole thing and I will eat the whole thing. Yes, I will. Back in my overeating days, I would eat the whole package of bacon in one sitting. And a humongous Coke or something that I picked up at McDonald's drive-thru or something, I don't know. You know, for $5, this is really good. Just saying. So I'm not ever going to say, well, you know, so-and-so, she has this and she has that. And She did this and she did that, because I believe there's a reason for everything. If for no other reason in the whole wide world that I could think of right now off the top of my head, it's going to show you exactly who people are, right? What they do. What did Maya Angelou say? When they show you who they are, believe them. And I do. I'm not going to hate you. I just know that I can't depend on you. So I'm not going to ask for anything. Only when you prove who you are morphed into, I guess I could say, I'll trust you then. And I'm not telling you to be me, I'm just telling you how I work. If you said you're going to be there at 2 o'clock, you're not there at 2 o'clock. I'm not going to invite you to be anywhere else again for a long time. And, if it's to work, that's one thing. If it's to go to a play, the opera, no, that's different. In my mind, that's 2 different things. And even having said that, if God is like, call such and such, and I'm like, okay. I'm not double guessing God. I'm not questioning. Okay, some would say, it was in my heart to do such and such. Yeah, that's God talking, saying, hey, get up and do such and such. So funny. The older I get, the more it feels like there's something on me. A little, you know how one hair feels tumbling down your skin? Okay, well, I do. Thank you, Lord, for my food. I say my blessings whenever I feel like. Leave me alone. Life is so good. Why do we have to mess it all up by, well, she didn't do this, and she was flirting with my man, and he was flirting with my man, blah, blah, blah. And we just make stuff up to like irritate our own self, really, because that's all it does. You're not affecting him over there, her over there. They're not hearing you have a silent rant in your head. So that's why I said today's lesson is don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's all good. Even if for the very important lesson that it's going to show me who you really are and what you're really about. And that's okay. I'm not saying I'm going to hate you and not always stop talking to you, because that's not beneficial to my own spiritual growth then, right? I may not like everything, but hey, there's no sense in fighting everything either. You're fighting the bills, you're fighting the doctors, the lawyers, the mortgage, the car notes, the kids' school, the principal, the your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, the pool man and fixing the pool, and you don't need to be hating everything. Dang. Leave some stuff for other people. Wow. There are better things to do. I mean, look at you guys. Many of you out there who do work, we're just praying for a long vacation. God gave it to you, that you're still complaining. Well, you weren't specific. For those of you that were specific, well, pretend like you're in Hawaii at your home. There you go. I'm not going to hate anything. I'm not going to hate anyone. I might stop talking to you because you're talking crazy or something like that. But I have so many other things to do besides sit here and know that girl. And I who was it? Somebody put something under one of my pictures, and you should know on my Facebook, anytime I post something, I want to stay on subject. So if I'm talking about Bugs Bunny, I don't want to hear, "Hey Tasha, you know, that necklace you made, blah, blah." No, no, hello. This is a Bugs Bunny conversation. Go to a jewelry picture and put that under a jewelry picture. Yeah, I'm anal like that. Excuse me. I wonder where they're going. I want to go. He's knocking all soft next door. So, yeah, that was frustrating. Because that person knows that I'm like this. Now, when I go to your house, if you need me to take off my shoes, I'll do that. When you come to my house, you leave them shoes on. I don't care about that. I'm anal about you touching my crystals, not your shoes. The carpet's going to get dirty regardless. If you have shoes, if you don't have shoes, that spot's going to show up there. Even though you never eat in the living room, you never drink in the living room, that spot is going to show up from someplace. So what the hell? Wear shoes. And I said, "Oh, wait till I tell mother, sister." Oh, no, Tosh, don't do that. Because when I do that, that means that I have the desire to always be right. And I don't have the desire to always be right. I have the desire to be heard, not right. No. And you have your right to however you are. And I have no choice but to accept you that way. I'm not going to hate you for being different than me, you know. So I just said, this isn't a jewelry post. Could you find a nice jewelry picture of mine and put that over there? I'm going to delete this, okay? Because on this subject, we're talking about Bugs Bunny and funny cats. So, Tom and Jerry. "Oh, okay, sorry." Yeah, no problem. And that was it. I didn't even need to tell mother, sister. It's not 7-Up, but it'll do. Excuse me. So in the meantime, in between time, you take care of you first. And let's all stop throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Okay, just because you don't like one thing does not mean you could. Wait, it doesn't mean that you have to you don't throw away the baby with the bathwater. You throw the bathwater out and keep the baby, right? So the whole situation is not bad. Just that one little tiny thing in the situation. We say, "Oh, I hate her." You don't hate her. You dislike how she acts sometimes. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. So love yourself. Have an awesome day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, 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 bye.